Everyone is exploring how to leverage AI to scale and grow their businesses these days. Now, scaling is the ability for a business to grow revenue faster than expenses. But no matter how much AI you throw in the mix, it won't move you forward until you address these 5 blockers to scale. 1. Special snowflakes. Treating customers like special snowflakes means assuming every customer is unique, just like no 2 snowflakes are alike. And special snowflakes end up requiring a high-touch or white glove treatment. And all that new revenue that your sales and marketing teams work so hard to acquire gets eaten up by all these endless hours of accommodation. You can't have special snowflakes if you want to scale your business. Number 2, siloed systems and teams. Silos create a high friction experience for your customers, your partners, and your internal teams. So here's an example. A company I work with required 6 disparate systems and over 20 manual steps to close a renewal. That's just one renewal. Just think about how much money each renewal was costing this company. Plus, customers were so frustrated and they had to keep following up to renew their contract. So you need to get your systems and teams working together before you can start exploring how to scale. 3, inconsistent or non-existent processes. You can't scale when every customer-facing role is doing their own thing. AI won't help until you define processes that drive real outcomes for your customers. When you have lacking or missing processes that will quickly loop you into that special snowflake syndrome and often leads to a founder-led or hero-dependent culture to save the day. So that leads us to 4, where you have these heroes that you're dependent on for value delivery. So when value delivery depends on a handful of top performers or leaders, it limits your ability to scale. Now, I've worked with companies where every decision went through the founder CEO, and teams are constantly scrambling to tackle their ever-shifting priorities. Those leaders end up creating impenetrable bottlenecks. So it's critical to address these systemic issues before defining and deploying processes, let alone an AI approach. And you might check out an article I wrote that says culture eats processes for breakfast. And 5, no shared definition of value. When sales, CS, and customers all have different ideas of what success looks like, you can't scale consistency because you're not even scaling the same things. So you can have each of these teams working and using AI, but you might be moving faster, but in different directions is not going to solve any of the value gap issues you might have. To dive deeper, check out my customer value index, where you spend 5 minutes answering some questions. You end up with your tailored value scorecard. And what really makes a difference is when you get a handful of leaders to all take this together, then you get a great understanding of where there's alignment and where there are gaps at your company. And I provide a complimentary review of your team's value scorecard. So go to donnaweber.com/customer-value-index to get started.